What's up, y'all? It's been a little minute since I've recorded me trading. I'm gonna be trading gold from now on. I've started a live account again, as you guys can see. It's not much, but I'm trying to grow the account to $10,000, and I'll show you guys how the process goes. And yes, if I do end up blowing this, I will refill the account. I just don't know how much it'll be. Probably like around $500-600. Um, we're on the second phase with the funded. Down currently 5K, but don't need to stress about it. Let's start this process again with the YouTube. Show you guys the progress that I'm gonna be making and how the process is gonna go. I'm gonna try to be as consistent as possible. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Last night, because I had told myself for this week I was only gonna trade in the morning, so I didn't open it. But I'm gonna go ahead and explain to you guys what I saw and how market reacted. So when I had done my analysis last night, I think I was around this area. So what I saw was this. I saw that this area of price, right around here, was potentially going to hold price back. First of all, I know price is going to be looking to come over here. As we can see, this is where sellers are. That's in this area in price. It is very difficult for price to break above. So I believe that price is going to go and surpass or touch this area at least, right? But then we go to a smaller time frame, which I believe was the 1 hour. Yeah, it was. We can see that price was being very picky at this area. It was being undecisive. Not indecisive, but it was touching this specific area in price repeatedly. And I believe on the 5 minute it was very, very easy to see. Yeah, it was. As we can see right here, this area in price is where I was saying, okay, it's either gonna break below or it's gonna respect it, and it continues to respect it as most likely because price wants to push up and is creating a new support level to then go higher. As well, we can see, don't pay attention to all of this right now because this happened literally while we were sleeping. But at the moment, this was the high, this was the low, and I saw that it broke above this area over here, started showing support, and where I was looking at to enter was around this area. It's literally here. I probably got off on this exact candle before it closed, but I had my stop loss around here. Was planning to buy around this area, depending if it did bullish engulfing, and then also with what I was looking for with the TP. I had TP up here, not fully. I was looking for like a 104. I wasn't gonna be too greedy. Looking for a small move, and yeah, like I said, I didn't open it because I told myself I was only gonna trade in the morning. But as you can see, it ended up playing out. But it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna get stuck on that. But as we can see, the 104 were worked. That's why I was looking to buy. What helped me find that bias. And if I'm being realistic, I honestly don't think I'm gonna trade today because it's, as we can see, it's kind of choppy, and it's already at a high. I don't think I'm gonna really be able to make a move out of anything. Um, and if I do, I feel it's just got. I'm gonna be forcing it, and just because it's the first day of me trying to record again, I don't wanna, just force a trade just for content. I'll just sit on the hands, even though the video may be boring. I'm gonna just let it be. I don't wanna, you know, risk money just because. I'd rather just sit on my hands explain to y'all what I've been looking for and save my money. And at this point, might as well explain why I started the live account again. Basically, I'm kind of getting tired of the funded. It's pretty difficult to trade when you have a fucking profit cap, a daily profit cap at that. And it kind of keeps you within a bubble of how much you can make. Because if I'm being honest, yes, I'm not in profit right now. I'm negative and stuff. So some people may think of it as an excuse. But I honestly would have been past this account if I was able to get more than $2,000 profit a day. Like 100% would have passed. Would have been probably, not probably, I would have already gotten payouts and all that stuff. Simply because I'm able to get more profits. Because then I'm just stuck at risking the 500 and I could only make 2,000. Because there's times where I could have made 4,000 or I could have made 3,000 or I could have made just a little bit more, 2,500. But instead, I'm stuck at $2,000 and I'm only able to get a small percentage of the move. When sometimes I got a pretty good entry and I'm able to hold it for 80% of the move, but I can't because of the profit cap. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a live account again. Even if I lose a certain amount of money, I don't care because at the end of the day, once it starts working out and I start becoming consistent again, because I lost my momentum. I'm not gonna fully blame it on the account. It also has to do with me, but I lost my momentum. So right now it might be a little, bumpy. But I do know once I start becoming consistent and profitable with the live and the funded, if the funded stays there, it's gonna be a lot less stressful and easier for me to scale. So I wanted to start small, try to grow around $10,000, and then around there, go ahead and attempt to scale it even more. Yeah, I'm basically trying to risk around 10 to 15% of the account. I'm being very aggressive with it, if I'm being honest. But at the same time, I'm not too worried because I still have enough chances to where if I'm doing decent, then I'm still gonna end up profitable and pushing upwards. So I'm not too worried. And yeah. Let me see if there's anything popping up. Yeah, no. Okay. So we can see price broke above, went down, went here, consolidated at the area. Right now, I just had a pretty decent bearish candle, but I'd rather look for it to come to this area for me to even look for a buy, because I'm most certainly not gonna look for a sell right now. Um, yeah, much rather just wait, or I might just not even trade, because we can see it's pretty clean on where price wants to go. And like I said, I believe price is gonna push. Where did the line go? Oh, I think I deleted it. It's pretty simple and easy to see that price most certainly might touch this area. I'm not saying it's gonna break, but the chances of it at least coming here are pretty fucking high. And then maybe we can catch a sell off of that, depending on how it reacts and if the trend is broken. Or potentially look for a buy, and maybe it's gonna be aiming to get these highs at this level. And instead of going for these highs, I'm honestly gonna go rather for this one, because we can see rejection. Here's rejection as well. Then became support, rejected once again, and then pushed down and hasn't touched this area since. So then once it comes to this area, it stays in supports, then almost certainly look for buys, at least to maybe here to fill this. After that, depends how the market would be in order for me to want to hold it or just to close. Because if I get an entry down here that pushes up to this level in price, Still gonna be a decently sized risk to reward ratio. Dun, 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 dun. And yeah, you can see the high came to this level, rejection, support, came back down, bullish engulfing, but it's also on the 1 minute time frame where things tend to be a little, you know, this things have kind of like, yeah, I've been a little stingy with the 1 minute recently. I have gotten good entries here and there with the 1 minute, but at the same time, I've gotten in touch with it too. Yeah, we might get a retracement because I'm not gonna count this as a low. I'd rather have this as a low and this as a high. And a retracement that'll make sense to me is if it comes down to this area, shows support, and then I can potentially buy with stop loss under one of these candles. Yeah. For now, I'm gonna just wait. I'm gonna go do something real quick. Come back. When I do, I'll catch up back with y'all. All right, I'm back. And from what we can see here, did exactly what I said. He came back, retraced to this area, showed major support, and came back down, retested into it. So we can see it was supportive, broke under, became bearish, then broke structure, came here for a potential higher low. I don't want to second guess too much. This would have been a good entry, and then stop loss right under here. I feel like that's more than enough. And then for my take profit, being near the area of what I'm searching for, somewhere around here. See how it reacts on this level. Why sometimes you really gotta be careful because everything can look right, but you never truly know if something's gonna work out or not. Oh, right there. Like boom, I could have entered here at this candle where I have it set and probably could have gotten smacked right now. But we're gonna see. If it breaks above that line, then I'll probably enter. But if it still rejects under and pushes further, then I'll probably just kill it. Kill the trade before I even attempt something. So it's simple. It's either breaks above and closes above the black line, And if it doesn't, then that's it. Okay, it didn't close above the black line, so I'm still gonna wait. But it did push, so we're gonna see. You can see right now it's being a little jittery at that area. And the reason I have a black line there is because even though it's on the 1 minute, it did create some sort of displacement with that candle, as we can see here. So what I want is for it to break above, slightly tap the area and show support again, to then push. And that's where I'll buy with stop loss under these levels, as this is the initial low. So if it breaks below that, then the chances of it, you know, pushing higher aren't going to be that high. Now that's what you see right now, rejected off of this. And as well, I'm not going to sell because then we're going to be selling into a buy area. Let's say it does end up breaking under that level. How am I supposed to know that? And why am I going to enter or sell with the chances of it breaking through not being that high? It's just it's not a good decision. Like, for an example, like let's say I wanted to do the sell. I sold, it breaks through and I win the trade. End of the day, it wasn't a good trade. Why? Because there's a massive bullish support level here. So the chances of it going through are very slim. So if I enter the trade and it just so happens to break through, it's because I got lucky. It's better for you to wait and rather get a bullish setup, as what's happening right now. And when it goes ahead and closes like that, then it's going to show that buyers are protecting this area and not letting sellers take control. And I'll enter. But it needs to be above that level. It needs to show that buyers are willing to hold and not let you see it's holding it again. Still not going to enter. Yes, I would like to enter, but it's literally on the line. It's yet to close above. As we can see as well, there's this little area of rejection right here that seems to be holding it. So if it breaks above and everything, then I'll go ahead and enter. I'm gonna wait for the 5 minute to close. If it closes above that area or the bullish doji, then I'll enter. But if it doesn't, that's it. I'm done. So all we gotta do is wait 1 minute and 30 seconds. That's literally it. 1 minute and 30 seconds. I don't give a fuck if this one spikes, comes up here. I'm not gonna do it until the 5 minute. Why? Because the 5 minutes a higher time frame than the 1 minute. Because on the 1 minute it can spike up, break above the line, but then come back down and close how it looks like right now on the 5 minute. But if we wait, maybe it can do all of this right now on the 1 minute and then push up above and become a bullish doji on the 5 minute and look cleaner. To me, what I'm seeing is sellers and buyers fighting in price. And basically, if buyers push back above and break above this level, showing that buyers are in control, therefore aiming to go higher. But if it doesn't do that, especially on the 5 minute, and it breaks lower and lower, then there's no point in trading, because then I'm just going to risk money for no reason. 30 seconds. 20 seconds left. And again, I've only been on here 30 minutes, but it doesn't take longer than that to know if you're gonna take a trade or not, and if price is gonna be difficult. No point in doing that. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Failed to close above. 5 minute. It's already becoming an area where it's consolidating a lot. Went lower and lower. Each of them with very high wicks that went higher and higher each time. I can choose to be patient, but it's very, I don't know how to say it. It's being very choppy and indecisive. Yes, there's a chance it can win. Would be nice if I enter it and it wins. But at the same time, if it's not certain and showing you where it really wants to go, there's no point in doing it. So I'm gonna go ahead for today. I'm gonna move day by day. For today, I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna just get off, enjoy the rest of my day. Didn't lose any money, so it's not bad. And once I get off of this, I'm done for the day. That's it. So I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one, which will be tomorrow. And yeah, dale.